Welcome back. Here we are, ready to go. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, hey,
Hey.
I'm so good.
You're so good.
I'm so good.
Why are you so quiet?
I'm so good.
Trying to ASMR, huh?
No.
So what's your question for this week?
What are some things that you think are like so cute that aren't like puppies and kittens and stuff?
I don't know. You obviously.
Oh my gosh, that's an
Obviously.
obvious one though.
Obvi. Um, I don't on the regular think things are cute.
Oh my gosh, I do.
And even if I did, I wouldn't use those words.
I think it's so cute.
So I don't know that I have a good answer for you.
Oh. Okay.
What are like things on the regular that you think are so cute?
Okay, let me tell you. Fog. Fog is so cute.
Why is fog so cute?
I don't know.
What
Because
is
it's
it
just
about
so
fog
cute.
that is so interesting to you?
Because it's like there's some trees and then there's a layer of fog and then there's more trees and the fog's just like, oh my gosh, I'm here. So cute. Or when the fog just like rolls in and it's nice and deep.
Ominous?
Yeah, and it's just like,
I wouldn't
hi.
call that cute. I would call
It's
that
not
ominous.
ominous. No, it's just like we're here for the party and let me just scooch on in here.
I don't know. The one time I was driving into San Francisco off of the Oakland Bridge and just tooling along going into San Francisco to get some dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Hit the bridge, start coming across the bridge, and then all of a sudden, here comes the fog just rolling down the hill into the bay.
Cute.
No,
At
it looked
night?
creepy.
Oh,
It was
at
like
night.
right
It
in the
does?
evening.
Oh,
It
it
was
was coming
not.
to meet you. It
No,
was
it
welcoming
looked
you to
like
the
a horror movie.
city.
It looked like a horror movie. I mean, I also was going into San Francisco, but
I just think fog is so cute. Even when
that
it's
was not
thick,
cute.
I just love it so much. So much. It's so cute.
Hmm.
Like, I don't know. I think that the world is like the earth is just adorable. And I
Uh
think
huh.
like, how do you not believe in Jesus? How do you not believe in God?
What does
Looking
that
at
have
the
to do with
world.
it being
But listen,
adorable?
no, because it's so cute. You know, in the Bible it says, and God said it was good. And I'm like, but I think he was up there like, guys, high five. We did a good job. This is so cute. Look at that adorable world. Look at this little ball just floating in the air. So cute.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm sure that's exactly how it happened.
Yes. It was a three-way high five. You know?
Three-way high five, huh?
Yeah, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Avi.
Avi.
And you know, and they were like, guys, it says the spirit was hovering. Like that's like fog. So cute.
Mm.
So
No.
cute. I think they're just up there like, you guys are adorable. It's like when you look at like a little ant house and you're like, oh my gosh, you guys are so cute. Look at you just like going around and doing things.
No,
So
I
cute.
don't look at an anthill like that.
I do. I'm like, look at you living your lives. So cute. You're really like getting at it.
Uh huh.
I love that for them.
Good for them.
Yeah. So I think that's cute. I think the world is cute. Like I just think it's adorable. Um what else is cute? I love that like bears eat a bunch of like snacks and then take a really long nap for the winter.
Hmm.
Right?
I'd like to eat a bunch of snacks and take a really long nap.
Right? They just like hibernate. I did hear on TikTok, weirdly, so I don't even know if it's true. So, um, somebody said the bears don't actually just like sleep for months on end.
What do you mean?
Like that they just aren't like as active. But like in school, it was like you eat a bunch of food, you go into a cave, you come back in the spring.
I don't know. That sounds like something that needs to be looked at. Not
And I was like,
necessarily.
wait. No, because
That
in
doesn't
school
seem
it
right.
was like hibernation. You go to sleep and then you wake up and it's like, oh, it's spring.
Could you
Oh.
imagine going to the bathroom after being asleep for months?
I imagine it's a lot like, um, what's the show? The movie?
Austin
Yeah,
Powers?
baby. Yeah. It's not appropriate for children. Um, I can imagine it's like that. It's just a very long moment of time where you are taking care of
Business.
natural things in
Natural
nature.
things.
Yeah.
I was just saying,
Yeah.
I mean, I can only imagine after a long, long night of sleep, the bathroom, let alone months.
11 months?
Months.
I thought you said let alone 11 months. And I was like, no, I think it's just a couple. It's winter. It's just the winter
It's the
time.
extra hibernation. It's like Ice Age.
Yeah. But that's adorable.
I know what you find cute.
Oh, tell me.
All of the Christmas season stuff.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, but I think that's obvious. Everybody loves
Is it obvious?
Everybody loves it. It's wonderful.
Not everybody.
Okay, almost everybody. 98%.
Well, then
Love
I'm a
it.
2%er.
Love all of the Christmas decor. Our living room looks like Hallmark threw up.
It does. It does. And I had to wear the ugly onesie for the show tonight since it's getting close. Since it's getting close to the Christmas.
Like
Speaking
Christmas.
of Christmas,
Yeah.
what was your favorite gift as a child from Christmas?
Did we not discuss this already? Or was that birthday gift?
I don't know.
I feel like
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it again.
my favorite gift for Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't know. So when we were growing up, mom and dad did like clues on them. So it was like 2A because it was Alethea, Ben, Caleb, ABC. So it'd be 2A from, and then it would be some kind of clue as to what the gift inside might be, or
Give
Yeah.
give us a sample.
okay.
A sample.
So
hint.
one would be 2P, Pam, my mom, from the Panhandle. So like from Oklahoma's Panhandle or something like, or from Oklahoma. And inside was new pans, new pots and pans. Panhandle. One of my favorite ones was from Michael Jackson. That was before all this stuff came out. And
Wow, is it your favorite?
why was it my favorite? Because it was moon shoes.
Oh.
Because he moonwalked.
Nice.
I wanted those mean
creative.
moon shoes. They were so fun. Little baby trampolines for your feet, guys.
Yeah, that's something that they haven't been doing for a while. I remember.
parents?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when we first got together, they would do things like, "Ooh, ginkgo biloba for your camera," and it was memory cards.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. I like that. What about you? Your favorite
Favorite?
Christmas
I
gift?
don't know.
other than the Lord?
Honestly, I don't remember. I mean, I did get a truck one time,
Like a big one or like a
like
matchbox?
for real with a motor and wheels.
Okay. For Christmas?
Yeah.
We lived different lives.
Yeah. Yes, and it was my uncle's old truck. Like, it was, the 16-year-old. I mean, and my birthday and Christmas were a month apart. So,
That is true. That's fun. That's
yeah.
really fun.
yeah, no, it was cool. If I'm remembering it right. I'm pretty sure I'm remembering it right.
I'm the one with like 10
I'm like,
concussions. You're the one with the better memory.
I am the one with the better memory. However, there are a lot of things throughout growing up I don't remember.
That is true. Trauma will do
So
that to you.
it just is what it is.
Yeah.
Also, I never wrote anything down.
Me
So
either. I always wanted to be that journaly girl. I
I
had
never
like
wanted to be.
12
But
journals, and they all had like 2 days in them.
yeah, I never wanted to be the journaly girl. However, I do see how I could have been remembering stuff now if I had written something down.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that would have
So
been helpful.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because the Facebook books and the and Twitters and X's and whatever
Mm-hmm.
were not a thing at that point. So
Mm-hmm.
we didn't have an online journal, so to speak,
Mm-hmm.
like we did once we grew up.
That's true. Have you had a favorite gift as an adult?
I could tell you
He's like, I don't remember, but
that racing school is way up there.
okay, that was for your birthday, not for Christmas.
You said present.
Okay.
I didn't
You're right.
realize we were.
Well, you asked about Christmas
I did ask
originally.
about Christmas. So, but yeah,
There's racing school.
that was way up there.
You want to tell the story?
Tell the story of a lovely lady. So,
Here's a story of a lovely lady.
Autumn was here,
Yeah.
which is our daughter, was here for homeschool, and we had to take her to somewhere for a field trip, supposedly.
Yeah.
So we all get in the car and do the whole field trip thing because she was homeschooled. So we both were, for whatever reason, going to this field trip.
I asked him to take the day off because he was a biological parent, he had to be the one to sign paperwork saying that she could be there because it'd be a little bit dangerous for her to be around these things, and I was just a guardian, not a custodial parent. And so he had to take the day off to go to the racetrack to learn about like physics and stuff,
Yeah. So
like math and science.
we get up there and like, okay, go do your thing. Where's this stuff at? Where's this paperwork? And then they hand me the thing. It's for my birthday.
Well, he doesn't know. He's signing. He's going through everything. He's just signing his name. He's not even looking at it.
No.
He's just signing.
I'm just doing my thing.
He's like, I'm doing what I'm told. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Pretty much. But then it all comes to realization that it's for me to do the little driving school, which was pretty dang awesome. Got to roll around a track in a Mini Cooper S, doing some fun stuff, spinning out and whatnot.
Learning tactical maneuvers.
Yeah, so it was super fun. That was a whole day of fun, and instead of Autumn being on a field trip, she got to watch me drive around a racetrack all day. But it was super fun.
Yeah, we had fun. We had fun. We got to talk and watch you and take pictures and had cake.
Yeah, we did have cake.
Brought a cake that had a little Mini Cooper on top.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a great present. What about you? What are your favorite adult present?
My favorite adult presents. Off the top of my head, there was a, you were like, and go. Off the top of my head, there was, I had gotten this, external hard drive for all of our photos. And I put everything on, and then I checked it and everything was fine. And then I went in to go like look at some of the photos, and the hard drive failed. And I was devastated because it's like a ton of photos.
Well, you had also deleted them from the computer at that point.
Right. And years later, maybe 8 years later,
It was a little bit,
or
yeah.
longer than that, like maybe even 10. Chris
We had to get
went
the
and got
money. I had to get the money so I could do it.
Chris went got a new external hard drive and then went to someone to recover most of the photos.
Yeah, so essentially the motor in the hard drive failed, so it wouldn't actually spin, so that it could actually read the data. So I was able to go to Green PC in Tacoma,
Yeah.
and they hooked it up and got the stuff off of it, and gave you the hint of recovered memories.
Here's something you don't know though. When you said, "Oh my gosh, I have the perfect gift for you," my brain went, "He recovered the photos."
You're such a poop.
No,
Dang
and
it.
I bawled.
it.
I bawled. I was like, "Oh my gosh, he's so sweet. He is so sweet." And I'm just crying. And then I was like, "Oh wait, what if it's not that?" And I was like, "But just the thought. Like that's fine, just the thought." And then when I opened it, I couldn't. I was just like, "It really like in my brain. I'm like, it really is that." But I didn't get to give him the reaction of like.
You pre-reaction to me. You pre-reaction me.
I already like, and you're like, "Do you like it?" I'm like, "Yes, I love it." But it wasn't, I don't think it was the reaction he was expecting because I already, in my head, and for no reason, there was nothing out of place where we had it. Like, it wasn't like the box was like open or something. There was no, like, usually I'm able to guess what he gets me for Christmas if I just like think about it. And so after that time, I was like, I'm never thinking about, like, for a little bit, I'm like, "Oh, I wonder." And I'm like, no, don't even get your computer working because, like, it was a fantastic surprise, but I ruined it for him. Like, he didn't know, but the reaction wasn't what he was anticipating because I had already reacted and like bawled my eyes out with how sweet he was, and ahead of time. But that is not the only time. Up until that point, I could guess what he was getting me for Christmas, and it wasn't things that like we had recently been talking about. It wasn't. It was just he's like, "Oh my gosh, I have the perfect thing," and bing, I knew what it was. And I was like, "Ooh!" So I stopped. So now I
I
just
have the most terrible thing for you for Christmas this year. How about that?
perfect, perfect. So no, since then I've just been like, just don't even think about it. When my brain goes there, and I'm like, "Oh, pizza!" Like I will underpants, purple elephants. I will do whatever it takes to just like
Purple elephant underpants?
yeah, just to get it out of my brain so my brain doesn't like work on it in the background, and then like ding, we're done. We know what we're getting. So
I bet you couldn't do that on the first year.
no, no one would have guessed that on Christmas Eve he would have stopped at Walmart to pick up my gift to get me a crock pot.
Everybody makes mistakes.
So romantic.
You loved that thing for years.
I did. No, I did love it. It just would have been different had you maybe bought it not on Christmas Eve while I was sitting in the car
Well, we all make mistakes.
on our way down to your family's house.
We all made mistakes when we were younger. Mine just happens to be with gift giving. So
No, you're good now. You're good
This
now.
happens.
You're thoughtful.
most of the time. Well, some of the time. Anyway. So that's
I really liked that one.
yeah. That was
But I've always
thought it
been
was
really
pretty cool.
sad. I was really sad that like I didn't get to give you like the
Yeah, you didn't ugly cry for me.
I know. I was like, okay, if that's what it is, like you gotta like react like a surprise party you know about. And I was like, "Oh, I hope it's not it," and I forget about it, and then like it comes up at a different time, and I was like, "Ooh, but I hope it is it," because I
Because I want them.
yeah. It's just so weird that it was something that we hadn't even discussed for like 10 years.
Well, I can take that one like big reaction because I almost never give you the big reaction you want. Because you're always like, do you like it? I'm like, yeah, I really like it.
Yeah, he's just very non-reactionary unless it comes to anger.
What?
Okay, that sounds bad.
My secrets?
But like,
Good grief.
but when he, yeah, but he doesn't like react quickly with other things unless he needs to protect somebody, and then the anger comes quick. But other than that, like,
And I'm not a super emoter either.
no, he's not a super emoter. You are with me.
I'm a super motor though.
Get your motor running. Yeah, meow.
No, I'm not like a super emoter. Whereas I think we're a bit of opposites attract on that because you're like so far on the other side of the spectrum when it comes to that. Because you're just like, come on, tell her this, and I'm like, but I did. I said the thing. You're like, no, but talking like this.
when we're talking, I hear him talking to Autumn, and she'll be like, "Oh, Dad, guess what?" Da, 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 da. And he's like, "Oh, that's cool." I'm like, babe, that's awesome. And he's like, I said that. And I was like, no, with like enthusiasm. He's like, I did. And I was like, no, you didn't.
I did for me.
He's like, she knows I'm excited. And I was like, but does she? Does she? Because sometimes I have to ask, do you like it? And you're like, yeah, I did. Look at my smile. I'm like, oh, yeah.
That is my happy face.
This is my happy face. Yeah. So, he also has like resting bulldog face. So people
That's
think
a nice term for it.
so like if he's not forcing his face to do something, it's in the, no, that's Basset Hound face. Just, he has like a really.
You're saying I have a resting scowl.
You do. I like to call it a bulldog face.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Because you said something last night when we were at dinner, like, why do you have a scowl on your face? I'm like, it's just bright.
Oh, yeah.
Because the place we were at, where we were looking into was very bright.
It was bright.
And where we were at was kind of dim.
When we were earlier in our marriage, I was like, are you mad at me? Are you mad at me? He's like, no, I'm not mad. Why would I be mad? If I'm mad, I'll tell you. And I'm like, are you mad at me? I'm like, your face. Just change your face. And he's like, what's wrong with my face? I'm like, you look angry all the time.
Never a doubt about when I was angry when I was younger.
Oh, when you were younger?
Yeah. Everybody knew. You knew.
Well, when you're angry, you already had like a basset or boxer face. So you were... Then
how many different breeds of dog are we going to
Okay, here's the thing though. Sometimes, so what he doesn't like is his face played with, like poked, like beep, 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 poked at.
And what do you love to do all the time?
I like to poke him. I like to poke him, and I like to make him a little bit, not angry, but like a little bit.
She likes to push buttons.
Okay, but listen.
And stir pots.
His eyes
I do the same thing.
Blue.
I do the same thing.
And when he gets a little angry... his eyes get red rimmed.
Listen to this. Listen to this, people.
Which make his eyes bluer, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you're so cute.
Wow, you're so cute when you're angry. How would you like it if I said that to you? If I intentionally poked, you're so cute when you're angry.
I'd be like, yeah, I'm sassy. Let it go. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Anyway, his eyes just get bluer, and it's just adorable. And he's like, and I'm like,
I snore.
Oh, that sounded like a snore, not a snarl. I'm like, rawr, 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 rawr. And so, yeah. Anywho, it just makes him bluer, and it's just so cute. So. Yeah.
So you can say my eyes get patriotic. Red, white, and blue.
He loves America. When he's angry, when he's angry, he's extra American. Nope, that sounds bad. That like Americans are angry. I mean, like he's just a big fan of red, white, and blue. That's all.
We just get extra patriotic when we get poked.
Yeah.
That seems right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like in your complexion, you're patriotic. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comes straight from the genes.
Yeah. Levi's. American jeans. In
You know
those jeans.
You know where they got popular from? Levi's?
They were made specifically for miners?
Yeah, so they got big in the gold rush because of the durability of the fabric
Yeah.
and stuff. Mm-hmm. And yeah, the Levi Strauss got really big in the gold rush for San Francisco.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They just call it Levi's now,
Unagi.
not Levi and Strauss, but you know.
Levi and Strauss?
Mm-hmm. Levi and Strauss Company.
I thought it was Levi Strauss. Like that was his name, Levi Strauss.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Ann, but could be wrong. It's been known to happen at least once.
Levi and Strauss?
I think so.
No.
Uh-oh.
That's not his last name. Take it to the Goog.
Goog it. So we know it's going to be right for sure. If it's on
Okay.
the interwebs.
Okay.
Okay.
Levi Strauss.
Is that how you spell it?
Yeah. When I spell beautiful, it's like Ace Ventura. Beautiful.
I do that every time.
Just to make sure. And when I do
Every
Wednesday, I'm
time.
like Wednesday. And it's
Every time.
when it's Levi Strauss and Co.
Okay, same. I've heard it both ways.
No, you haven't. You heard one way in your brain and that was wrong.
Oh, it looks like they own Dockers now too. Fantastic. Anyway.
History. Give me a sec. Maybe it's 1873.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you know history, you know that that's about the gold rush time. My bad. The birth of Levi Strauss.
Okay, we
He was
don't.
born in Butenheim, Bavaria.
Yeah.
Levi Strauss. Levi Strauss. Thank you for
Different.
making our blue
Yeah, different.
jeans.
But speaking of that
Yeah.
song,
Edelweiss.
Edelweiss, if you like some historical fiction type show,
Mhm.
Man in the High Castle, check it out.
Yeah, well, we liked the first couple seasons.
First couple of seasons, but then it got like super weird and sci-fi and
We thought it was like a history, alternate
Reimagined.
history, and then it started getting sci-fi, and he's not into sci-fi, so
not really.
no.
Although,
he's like, wait, what is happening here?
although the show, what the heck was that show? Peripheral.
Yeah,
That was a really good show, but I don't know if they ever made any more seasons or not. But that is really cool and probably what we might be starting to see when it comes to VR type stuff eventually.
I don't
Because
know.
it was kind of like a mix between VR and like the
Yeah,
Matrix.
but that was like a real thing. Like you were stepping into a whole different body somewhere else.
Kind of. Sort of. It was like future,
Yeah,
but it's not necessarily stepping into a different body.
but in the future.
Yes.
I don't know that we're gonna see that anytime
Not
soon,
necessarily that particular. I'm just saying
or that you're gonna be
the
able to feel
amount
it.
of realism plus being able to feel it.
Oh, so you'll be able to feel like
Because
when
they
you're
already
being
have
murdered
like
or whatever.
haptic suits and whatnot. Just kind of like with Upload, different show, where they have the sensory suits
Yeah,
that you get into while
With
you're
like
in
the
the
little
VR.
noodles.
That you can actually feel things while in VR.
yeah.
And they've already got some, it's either videos or other things where they like have a fan that blows on you or other things like.
Oh, it's like 4D.
Yeah.
It's like you go to an IMAX 3D and it's 4D. I heard somebody I know went to one and they hated it. They hated it because it was like bouncy, jumpy, everything. And then they're like, and then it just like spit in my face. They're like, I did not like it.
So, when I went to Walt Disney World in high school, because I was part of the marching band, part of the band, and my senior year we went to Walt Disney World. Anyway, they had, remember A Bug's Life?
Yeah.
Where it's the movie, it's about the bug and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, they had a Bug's Life ride that was 3D,
Yeah.
right? So you're sitting there and you're, going, it's like a movie, essentially. And it's 3D and you got stuff flying at your face and whatnot.
Sure.
And then you see things run across the bottom, so they're like running across the floor. And then you have things hit your feet. Scared the bejeebus out of me. I was like, woo, right? And then the yellow jackets or whatever that flying around and whatnot. And then they do the stinger, like boom, like it's getting, and then bonk right in your back, just like
Like hard?
Yeah, like like they stung you. It scared the crap out of me.
So they had 40
Yeah,
back in the day.
and that was in 2002, 2001, when I went to Walt Disney World the last time.
I mean,
So, don't be jelly.
I've never been to Disney before.
World or land.
Yeah, either. But I also so I do like theme parks. And fairs. I don't really like standing in line for a really long time to only ride a few things
Right.
all day. Like, I just feel like maybe if I had headphones,
Well-
I could just listen to a book on tape.
And that's where they get you for the extra cost of like the fast pass or whatever, where you can like sign up for times for rides and all that fun jazz.
Yeah,
Because
that
they know
would be-
everybody has ADHD nowadays.
That would be.
And
I think we
they
just
gotta keep people's
figured out
attention
we have
somehow.
better things to do with our time.
But I love theme parks as well. Not as much the Disney theme, just because it's very much for a certain age, for the most part.
Yeah.
And
Well, I
I'm
mean,
just
we're
not my
the
thing.
Disney people.
well,
Like,
not,
my
I'm not-
boss loves Disney, and she's an adult. She's
Yes,
all about it. And
but
one of my hairdressers, she loves it. She goes all the time, and she loves it, and I love that for them.
yeah, it's not for me, and that's okay because I'm more. I like the Six Flags when I
do.
went. Six Flags over Dallas.
We talked
which
about
was
going
awesome.
to Silverwood,
Silverwood
which is a
would be
big one
super
in
fun.
Idaho,
Yep,
northern Idaho.
that one would be fun.
I've done Six Flags and Knott's Berry Farm and
I'd like to do Knott's Berry's Farm. Eventually.
Busch Gardens,
Which one? What Busch Gardens? There's more than one.
California.
Because I went to Busch Gardens in Tampa, which was super fun. It was the first time I ever went on an inverted roller coaster.
Oh,
Not loop-de-loop, but track above you, feet hanging down.
oh, they had one of those. Maybe Noah's Ark in Wisconsin, called like the Superman or something.
So this one
You
was
just hang and you.
a Egypt themed, like a pharaoh themed one.
Oh,
Which was really cool. And so, first time ever being on an inverted roller coaster like that. So, which is kind of cool. I don't like heights at all,
right.
which is kind of funny because I love roller coasters. Anyway, so you're just sitting in this little seat and you got this little bar coming up, holding you on, and you're going up and you're just seeing the earth go away.
Yeah.
Right? And just keep going and going and going away, and you just keep going up and up and up.
Yeah.
And you finally get to the top, and you start coming down. And I don't know if it's just my depth perception is off or what, but you start going down, and you go down underground
Oh,
on
yeah.
the first thing, and so it just looks like
You feel like you're gonna hit stuff.
it looks like your legs are just gonna get chopped off at the knee.
Yeah.
right? Because you're like, I see the edge of the ground and we're still going.
Oh yeah. There was one I
And
think called the Demon something
mm,
that was like that at maybe probably not Noah's Ark. That seems wrong.
probably not. The exorcism is
But but somewhere.
But so it did where it went under the ground and you thought your legs were going to get chopped
Yeah.
off then. And then it did a hard, like 180 banked turn right by where everybody was standing for the
Oh.
line. So it looked like you were going to kick them in the face.
Ooh.
But yeah, it was cool.
That is fun.
Busch Gardens was kind of weird. So, like, theme parks, they do the theme, and sometimes they have water parks and whatnot. But
Yeah.
Busch Gardens in Tampa was essentially a zoo in the middle and then a theme park around the outside.
That's cute.
Yeah, so they had it was literally like a zoo. Like they had all kinds of exhibits with different animals and stuff in the middle, and then like a theme park around the outside.
That's so cute.
And then because it's owned by Anheuser-Busch, free beer for the adults. Little tasters. Yeah.
Excuse me. I went to one. Oh, there was. Where was it?
I don't know. Describe
We
it.
were together. Maybe it was. No, it wasn't Bangkok. Was it Bangkok? We went to the mall and there was like a small. It was like a jungly, and then there was like a small roller coaster on the inside.
That sounds like a Bangkok thing.
I know there is a roller coaster on the inside of the Mall of America.
I've never been there.
To the Mall of America?
Never been there.
Oh, it was so close to where you grew up, though.
Not
And
really.
by so close, I mean like a couple states away.
Yeah, it was like 10 hours or something like that away.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, my parents were not mall people. So we didn't do that. Like the closest like big mall we went to was Capitol Mall down in Indianapolis
Oh, gotcha.
when it opened up.
Gotcha.
But as far as I know, I've never been to a Mall of America.
Pentagon Mall is big in DC.
I've only been to DC through a Greyhound bus is all I've seen of the Capitol.
On your way to the Proving Grounds.
I don't remember exactly where I was on my way to or from, but we went down the street. I could see the top of the building, the dome, and that was it. Like, that's all I've seen of DC.
DC is cool if you want like history stuff, and it's very cool.
I think
I
it'd be
didn't get
cool
to
to
go
go
to
see
any of
one
the
time.
museums.
Yeah. I think it'd be really cool to go to the Smithsonian
Yeah.
and see all that stuff. But, and, like see the Declaration of Independence and stuff like that just to see it. But other than that, I have no want to go there.
Yeah, there's a lot of like cool stuff to see. To get to took the Pentagon, the underground train,
Tram?
the tram, yeah. And so it's like a super long escalator to get to like ground level.
Kind of like
Where you-
Sodu Tep elevator. Where it's like the 45-degree angle going up the hill.
Yeah, and it's long.
Yeah.
And there people would like put coins, and there's like these metal dots in the middle so you couldn't like slide or whatever. And people would put like coins like tick, tick, like plinko all the way down.
Oh, so it's not like an elevator.
No, an escalator.
Oh.
No, so I mean, yes, it was steep like Sototep, but it's not the temple we went to in Thailand. But it was a really long escalator. And you're just going and going. And you're like, okay, well, don't fall. Don't fall backwards because you're not stopping for a hot minute. That is where I was the Easter Bunny.
You were like laying eggs or what?
Like, I was the Easter Bunny. I was there with my friend Jenny in ninth grade. I went to see her. She was at Georgetown. And, um,
Like just Georgetown or Georgetown University?
Georgetown University.
Oh, okay.
And I went to go see her, and it was really fun. And we were at the mall, and this guy came over, and he was like, "You guys look like you're fun, and we really need somebody to wear this Easter Bunny costume."
Creeper.
And I was like, "You need what?" And he's like, "I need somebody to be an Easter Bunny. I'll pay you $15 an hour." And
Back then you were like, sweet.
yeah, back then it was like $7.25 an hour.
Yeah.
And I was like, "No, we're hanging out. We don't have much time. Like, I'm just visiting." And she's like, "If you want to, I'll stay here and watch you." And I was like, "No, that's got to be boring." And she's like, "It's not gonna be boring." So I went. So I was like, "Fine, I'll do it." Because apparently their Easter Bunny didn't show up. So we got to go to, like, there's the mall, and then there's like the mall you see, and then there's the back, like, hallways of the mall, and then there's like the edge of the mall where, like, you park. And we got to go in, like, the back hallways to the changing room and
You got to see the underbelly of the mall.
so I got to be the Easter Bunny for a couple hours.
That's fun.
I know.
That's cool. Kind of a cool little thing of like, you got to have an experience because you said yes to an opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, that's crazy. I was Easter Bunny. Sometimes I forget. And I think of different things. I'm like, oh, I was the Easter Bunny once.
Yet no picture evidence.
I do have pictures.
I've never seen these said pictures.
They're in, like, photo books that we don't go through.
Interesting.
They're in,
Trying
like,
to
what
hide
used to be my
things.
hope chest. Look, I made a pretzel. It's what used to be my hope chest, that now is just filled with photo
Disappointments.
albums. No. No, photo albums. Oh, I should go get some of those out. I was telling Riley, my coworker, the stuff that people are wearing now, I'm like, girls, this is what we wore. You're
They
just,
would look at you like you were so like trying to be young. Like, bro, I just got this out of my closet. We've had it for 20 years.
if I still had stuff, yeah. But yeah, I should pull some of those out so I could show her pictures, because she's asked to see pictures of, like, some of the stuff. But yeah, then I could show you my Easter Bunny photo.
So I'd like to know if anybody else has noticed my hair has changed form throughout this
It was
this
like
whole show here.
flicked back a little bit, and then it was a couple curls, and now it's just like curly.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of
Hello,
ramen.
everybody. This is what happened to my hair when I just let it dry.
Yeah.
It gets all frizzy.
Yeah.
But
Oh, the other day there was the sky, and it was like blue sky, but
Back to
then
the
like
so cute
gray.
thing.
Yeah. Oh, good. And then it was gray clouds, but then the clouds had like orange on them because the sun was setting. So cute. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is adorable. World, you're so cute.
And on that note, thanks for listening. Like, subscribe, and all that fun jazz. And
Yeah. Push that bell so you can listen to our so cute podcast.
Ding ding.
Is that what happens? Is that what you do? You push a bell and then you get notified?
For notifications, yep. It is the thing. And on that
I'm
note,
in the know.
stay cute, world.
Stay cute, guys. Bye.